We're here at day 2 of Social Media Week, and we've got Nancy George, who's just finished her consumer journey panel. So we're going to have a few quick questions, a few quick words. Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you. Thanks, David.
So,
Thanks, everyone.
question number 1 is, if a business is starting out for the first time in social media, what are some of the top tips that you had? I mean, you had a really interesting B&T article last week. So, yeah, give us a few of your top tips.
I think the big thing is to be brave. It's to be brave and get out of your comfort zone and understand it's not about you. Your customer isn't you. And when you engage and take the big leap to talk into the social media scene, you've got to be really prepared for what comes back and be very elastic. So it really is just about starting it and understanding that it is like real life having a conversation, and then you'll get good at it as you go. Don't wait to be perfect.
Excellent advice. Okay, I think one of the interesting questions that we've got for you is, if you could go back in time 5 years and start your social media journey all over again, what would you do differently?
This is such a good question, because social's it's been a whirl. Like, it feels like a lifetime in a very short time. I think what I would do differently is probably be braver and find my own voice and tone sooner, rather than watch as much as I watched. But I was very lucky. When I started in social, I met a lot of the Sydney, I went to tweet ups. We had tweet ups in Sydney, 2008, 2009. There were a lot of tweet ups. We connected with people in real life. We spoke to people. I could speak to you because I knew you. I could speak to you on Twitter. And I think that's the thing, that it's really to probably have done that more, to connect with more people and spoken up more rather than observed.
So that's one thing you've been very good at. You've built up the social media women's network, and you're a very gregarious person, and you've built up a great community. So I guess for people getting into social media or trying to get into social media and wanting to build their profile, that's a really good way to do it?
Very much. I think when you actually know somebody and you have a conversation, you are more relaxed, so your conversation is a lot more authentic, and it's not, oh, I'm now speaking on Twitter with, 1 million people, and you lose that sort of like, how was your weekend? Good, how was your weekend? And a lot of people come back to me and they actually say, oh, you're exactly how I thought you were, or you're exactly how you are on Twitter.
Exactly, and I think one of the best things about Social Media Week is we're actually meeting face to face. We're not behind a screen, and we're connecting, participating, which is what it's all about.
And I think that's the other, with Social Media Week, the schedule's amazing. Like, really, if I could live here all week, I would definitely live here. And I think that's part of it's the first thing I've seen in a long time event I've seen in a long time that talks about social in different industries. It's not just talking about the customer or tech or science, or there's such a myriad of topics. But the thing I'm really enjoying too is seeing the conversation online, and then I'm able to engage with people either who I haven't seen. Like Rachel Beanie, I saw her last night at the opening party, and I haven't seen her for ages. And we sort of had a catch up, and we know each other through social, no other way. And it's such a great it's such a great community.
Yeah, I mean, it's so powerful putting an actual face to the name. Makes a real difference. So I guess finally, for our Social Media Week audience, is in terms of what you think's coming through. I mean, what do you think people are going to be talking about at Social Media Week 2015?
I think social is going to be far more integrated. It's not going to be social media communication marketing. I think it is really going to be, how do we use it? I like to say social media is a connective tissue. It's a connective tissue to what we do in real life, in digital, bricks and mortar, in research. And I think it is going to be about, hey, this is how I shared my message. It's not, this is what I did in social media. And it's just going to be part of what we do in our communication DNA.
Fantastic. Well, it's been a pleasure having you as part of Social Media Week.
And it's been my absolute pleasure.
No problem. We'd like to speak to you next time. Thanks a lot.